My name is Jim. Okay, this is Bernie, my partner. We have other people here with us from Scottsdale, Arizona. That's where we're from. Anybody been to Scottsdale? So let me tell you a little bit about us to begin with. I'll speak about me a little bit, okay? I woke up to physical mortality when I was about 16, okay? Before that, I was always interested in life. I was always interested in living. In fact, I said to my mother when I was about 8, 9 years old, I said, why do we have to die to go to heaven? Why can't we have heaven here on earth? So, I was just kidding earlier. I'm not going to try to sell you an immortality. I really can't do that. We're not trying to here to convince you of it. We just want to tell you what we're about. We got a whole new way of life, and it's fantastic. We're already living it. And this is what I'm going to tell you a little bit about. I told you already I come from Scottsdale, Arizona. We already have a community of people there that are living every day of the week physical immortality. And what I mean by that is they're supporting each other and living without death. They're supporting each other and getting better every day. They're supporting each other and feeling better every day. And they're supporting each other and living forever, getting better. You can actually get better every day, each one of us. The length of time you're here does not kill you. It's not time that kills you. It's the baggage you carry during that time that kills you. It's your toxic thinking. And so we've come from Scottsdale, and we travel all over the world. We've been in 26 different countries. We've been on a lot of TV shows, speaking physical mortality. Collectively, Bernie and I and our other partner, Charles Paul Brown, who's in Scottsdale holding down the fort, have been speaking immortality for about 48 years, collectively. We're totally dedicated to it. We feel that, and have experienced that it's the best way to live. Even if you don't believe physical mortality is possible, okay? It's still the best way to live, to get it out, get death out of your system, start living free from the covenant with death, start living free from the programming is the best way to live, even if you don't think it's possible. Now, for me personally, I not only think it's possible, I know it's possible, it's very real. When we started speaking physical mortality about 48 years ago, hardly no one else was speaking it. I mean, very few conversations about it. We're out to change the conversation in this world. We're out to end, come on in. We're out to end superficiality. So, we have this community that's in Scottsdale that people are constantly building each other, constantly moving for each other to live better, supporting each other to live, supporting each other not to die. We're involved in the community. We're not isolated in Scottsdale from the people. We're very inclusive. The people have businesses. They have all kinds together. They're very successful. Our people are very prosperous people. A lot of them are even here now for this event, helping us out. And they come here with their own money on their own time. They're people who just felt an inspiration to meet you guys. That's what we're about. We're out to meet people who want to live, and we're out to unite them in this world. We're out to unite people who really want to live. We're not out to convince anybody, like I said. We're out to find other people who are interested in living a deathless life. And I'll answer your questions at the end. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, hey guys, look, 48 years ago, this conversation was not very much, there wasn't very much around immortality at all. Now, I don't know how many of you know it, but there's the Immortality Institute in Maryland that's been started by Ray Kurzweil, who's written the book Fantastic Journey. He's a cutting-edge scientist in this world. Science is now leading to this. The modern medicine is leaning towards immortality. You might have seen some of these things on shows on Oprah and CNN recently, where they're now learning to grow organs. Amazing things are happening. Amazing things. And these are all wonderful things.
They're bringing people's lives back together with therapeutic touch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All kinds of wonderful things happening. But one important thing here, if you don't change your toxic thinking, then you can take all the vitamins in this world, you can take all the new organs, but you're going to keep on creating diseases that will kill you if you don't change your toxic thinking around that. I'm telling you tonight, you don't have to die. Death is a disease and a curable disease. And But we're out to, we don't have much time here tonight, so that's why we designed a workshop, an event, this next weekend, which you have the information on your chairs about, and we want to invite you all there. You can be here in New York, you can be anywhere you're at, and link up with us in our events. We have a whole program where we can hook right up through teleconferences into our live events. Be joined with us. This is what we're about, connecting people to other people who want to live. You need an environment without death. I'm watching my clock because I only have so much time. But we all need an environment that's conducive to human beings really thriving. You throw a seed on barren ground, it can't thrive. But you throw a seed where there's fertilization and there's water, it can thrive. It's the same thing as human beings. And that's why human beings have died. Now people will say, wow, you know, that's really far out, living forever. I mean, that's something that, you know, has never been done before. Well, I don't know. Through history, there's been human beings that have supposedly lived long periods of time. I don't know. Nobody checked their birth certificates. But what I'm about to say is that no matter what's been done in the past or not been done, we have it in our DNA to live forever. It's in our DNA, in every human being. I know when I was just 8 years old, when I asked my mother, why can't we have heaven here on earth? Why do we have to die to go to heaven? I felt, wow, there's something in my body. There's something there that repels the idea of death. And we're never going to have peace on this earth. We're never going to have the peace we want until we end this programming to death. So we're starting a new conversation. And we want you to join us in it. We're going to be here, like I said, this next weekend. You'll get all the information about that. After I speak a little bit more here, Bernie's going to speak. We're giving you a little feeling for what we're about. But I woke up to immortality, like I said, when I was 16. Before that, I was involved in I was involved in Christianity. I was involved in integral yoga. I don't know how many are familiar with integral yoga at all. Sri Aurobindo. Okay, fantastic adventure. Adventures into consciousness. But he wanted to bring together all the yogis of India to create a super body, he called it. A body that would not die. He wasn't successful at it because everybody was fighting over who had the most enlightenment. And that's what's happening today a lot. I don't care about enlightenment. I don't care about knowledge. I care unless it's focused at building a new life. What good is all the information we get if we aren't focusing it at changing patterns in our own body that create a better body and create a better life for all of us? There's too many people arguing over all the concepts, all the religions. We don't come from any religious background. We're not religious in that context. We're not into all the belief systems. What we care about is you living. What we care about is people being alive. By you being alive, there's no one like you in this world. No one will replace you. If you choose to die, no one can replace you on this planet. That's why it's important that you offer, that you live, and you offer what you got to offer, and throw that log on the fire, because we're building a bigger and bigger fire all the time.